What have I got? You did save it, right?
Who knew that a platformer on a handheld console could be good?
Did you get what I was doing?
No.
It was the fucking, like, opening of the game. It was the fucking music.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't really remember much from
like,
this game.
It's fucking really funny.
I really don't remember much from this game.
I think this game is great. It's literally just 2D Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, no, it's fucking great.
It's good. It's
from
fun.
what I remember. Is this the game that had that really weird final boss?
How it was just a mix of all.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
only 100%.
Fuck.
Like if you didn't beat it 100%, you couldn't do that. It was just a normal Cortex fight. But it was still really good though.
You know what that battle reminds me of? Something completely unrelated.
Okay, that's
you know how like the final boss of that game is. You know.
Oh, fuck off! Hang on, I want to pull up the opening to show you what I mean with the fucking music.
This video is brought to you.
There you go.
Oh yeah. It sounds like Sonic.
It does. I fucking love this game. It's a lot of fun.
But fucking, you know how the final boss is basically, it's the amalgam of all of them. It's like a giant monster, and you have to basically just run away.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the final boss of the PlayStation 1 Spider-Man game, Monster Ock.
Oh yeah.
That shit was weird.
Yeah, it was. But anyway, Huge Adventure was the third game I beat 100%, I think.
I've never beaten this game.
It's fun.
Because I kind of lost interest.
I enjoy it. I like, again, there are some gimmicks, but there aren't too many of them.
Yeah.
You know, like every once in a while you have a flying level or an underwater level, but that's about it. Well, the next ones are, the other levels themselves are like, it's literally like stripped down Crash 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have your sewer levels, you have your jungle levels, you have your
ice levels.
Your ice levels. And then the bosses were all pretty good. You know, you had Dingo Dial, you had Tiny, you had Engine, and you had Cortex. But with the exception of Cortex, they fucked up all the themes.
Oh yeah, I know about that because I watched
like
a boss battle compilation, and they're
Yeah.
all jumbled up.
Yeah, fucking Tiny has Dingo Dial's theme. Dingo Dial has Engine's theme, and Engine has Tiny's theme.
Yeah, it's like, what? How?
And I'm like,
Did you...
Yeah, but Cortex's theme is fine.
Yeah, it's still the Crash 3 one, I believe.
Yes. They're all the Crash 3 versions.
Well, yeah.
But it was...
The bad version of Tiny.
Yeah. It was still really fucking funny though. I'm just like, I remember I'm fighting Dingo Dial. I'm like, alright, Dingo Dial here. I'm like, that's Engine's theme. And then I fight Tiny and her. I'm like, that's Dingo Dial. And then fucking Engine. I'm like, what the fuck? Why'd you mix them all up?
It's like you had all the respective themes.
Yeah, but just give them to
them up.
the wrong people. But I don't know.
Play Crash.
It was really funny to me though.
Did you even play Crash 3?
But yeah, that game was fun. I had a fun time with it.
Hell yeah. Like I said at the beginning, who
levels
knew
are
a handheld platformer on a handheld console would be good?
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
As much as that's not really an accurate statement.
Yeah.
Sonic Advance.
Yeah.
Fucking any Mario game on it.
Yeah.
Super Mario Land even.
But yeah,
I just felt like being a condescending fuck.
But I enjoyed it because it wasn't. They could have been like really easy and just like ported one of the games onto it.
That is very
and
true.
Made it 2D, but no, it was they made a new game from the ground up.
And it feels very much like Crash 2.
It does, and that's why I like it so much.
The only thing I remember, and I might be remembering this wrong, but like, I remember.
Except there were time trials in this one.
I remember the hitbox being really weird.
Yeah, it was. The hitbox was fucked.
Like, it was really bad.
Yeah, the hitbox wasn't the best in this, but you know. Aside from that, it was fine. Completing it 100% was pretty interesting. There's actually one segment.
Are there
of the
relics or
game-
just gems?
Yes, there are relics.
Fuck.
There was one segment that was so fucking weird. Like, there's this one gem that you have to get, and it's in one of the future levels. Or like the space levels or whatever. I don't know. It's the space levels, but it had the future music. From Crash 3. But like, there's one of the space levels, and like, you have to like jump onto this platform that'll warp you to, you know, to where you get the gem. But it's like all of a sudden, you know, the motorcycle levels from Crash 3. It's that, but you're in space. and you're like on this flying motorcycle in space dodging nitro cops. It came out of fucking nowhere, and it's the only part of the entire game that's like that. So I was so not expecting it when I was first going for that gem, and I was like, what is this? What happened? It was so fucking bizarre. But really fucking fun, though.
Hell yeah.
It's a fun game. I enjoy it a lot.
I enjoyed what little I played of it.
Mm. Again, I made it a goal to beat every Crash game I played, 100%. So...
To be fair, I had that same goal, and the only ones that I didn't do were Crash 1 and Crash 4. Wrath of Cortex, rather. But by the time I got to this game,
This was probably like one of like the later Crash games that I played.
Right.
So I was just kind of like burned out with Crash at that point.
Yeah.
so I was just like, fuck it, I'm done.
I still like it. It's fun. It had a couple of moments that I think could have been done better. But again, as far as a handheld Crash game goes, it's good.
Oh yeah,
Like, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it quite a lot. And I enjoy it significantly more than its sequel.
Crash and Trance.
Yeah. That
I don't
game,
think I played that one.
That game has a couple of problems. But I will get into
But
it
we'll get there!
when we get there. And I think it's next, actually.
It is.
Yeah. But,
It only came out 1 year later.
yeah. So we'll talk about that. Yeah, I enjoyed Huge Adventure, or Crash Bandicoot XS, as it is known in Europe.
Yep. Extra small.
Yeah. I mean, because Cortex shrunk the planet. It's a funny.
It's also because I have no console. It's extra small.
I also...
Especially if we play on Game Boy Micro.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. That lasted 2 months.
Yep.
Because they basically pulled a 32X. Where they released it, and then 2 months later they like came out with the DS.
Yep.
So I was like, who the fuck cares? I think the only game that came out with the Micro was like Donkey Kong King of Swing.
Oh yeah.
And even then, it's not like that was a Micro exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway. But yeah, Crash Huge Adventure is fun. If you want to play just like a solid 2D platforming game
Emulate
that
it.
features Crash, well, no.
Play it illegally.
No, buy it and play it.
Play it illegally.
Unless you don't have a Game Boy.
Yarg, you're a pirate. Go on the Pirate Bay.
The pirate in the bay. No, but play it. It's a fun time. I enjoy it.
It's a good. You'd think a 2D Crash game on a Game Boy Advance would be very mediocre,
But no, it's pretty
but
good.
no, it's almost.
that was the entrance.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, next up is entrance, so we'll talk about that. Bye.